So at OWA Hardcore Havoc, we'll be kicking off our women's division in a fatal 4-way hardcore match. Now, each week we will be announcing, or each episode rather, we will be announcing a participant, and we're about to announce our first participant right now.
Yes, yes, y'all, so fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg with Sasha Banks, we the best, y'all. Make way for the new, what it do? And if you in her way, let me say she coming for you. Hands up in the air. When I say hell, you say yeah. Hell, yeah. Hell, yeah. S-A-S-H-A, how you do that damn? She's a legit boss, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. That's my family and we so G. Bow down to the new champ of WWE.
Had a dream, but had to make it. Now there's nothing dragging down me, yeah. Cause it gone, push it all out the way. Destiny breaking.
And as you saw, ladies and gentlemen, at Hardcore Havoc, Sasha Banks will be one of the 4 women competing to be the first ever OWA Women's Champion. But now, this is our next tournament match scheduled for one fall. Braun making his way to the ring. Braun set to take on Christian. Now the winner of this quarterfinal matchup will take on Seth Rollins, who just came out of a brutal 45-minute classic. Which one of these men will advance to the quarterfinals to take on Seth Rollins? Braun Strowman making his way to the ring now. Braun Strowman, a very intimidating big man, has the size advantage, the biggest man in this tournament, but Christian is no slouch. And speaking of Christian, here comes Captain Charisma. Christian, a veteran, looking to knock off the newcomer Braun Strowman to advance to the next round of the tournament, but only one of these men will be able to do it. Can Christian overcome the size advantage of Braun Strowman in this first round match? Christian, he just saw both of these men, just saw what took place right before their match. They'll look to follow it up with a classic of their own. But more importantly, these men have one thing on their mind, being the first ever OWA champion. What it would mean for Christian at this point of his career to win the OWA championship. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, this match. Braun coming right out of the gate with a big shoulder slam there. And remember, this is our second tournament match of the night. Christian coming after Braun, but Braun with the counter. Can these men follow up what we just saw moments ago in that 45-minute classic? Braun Strowman will look to make quick work of Captain Charisma, but Christian will try to battle the size advantage. If you see there, he just ran into the brutal tank that is Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman going to work, landing those punches, targeting the head of Christian. He might have been watching the match backstage as well, as both Orton and Rollins went after the head. But Braun Strowman just brutalizing Christian with brute strength. Oh my goodness. And you gotta wonder, how can Christian knock Braun Strowman down, let alone hold him down to the mat for a 3 count? How can anyone in this tournament hold him down for a 3 count? That is no easy feat within itself, and so far this match has been all Braun Strowman. And to reiterate a little bit, during this match, we will be kicking off, like I said, that women's division. We will reveal the other 3 competitors in the coming weeks for that OWA Hardcore Fatal 4-Way, where the winner will be crowned the first ever OWA Women's Champion. Also, I would like to announce that at OWA Hardcore Havoc, we will have a 6-man ladder match to crown the first ever OWA Tag Team Champions. 1 member of each team will represent their teams, and the winner will win his team the tag team titles. And of course, also we will have the finals of the OWA Championship Tournament in a TLC match at Hardcore Havoc. Those 3 matches and many more will be added in the coming weeks. But right now, let's get back to Braun Strowman and Christian. And Braun Strowman just slamming Christian onto the mat. And like I said, this match has been all Braun Strowman. Can Christian work his way back into this match? Big slam right there. And the referee might need to call this. I mean, I know it's early, but Christian saying not so fast. Christian, no easy competitor to defeat, even though he'll have a lot of a mountain, so to speak, to climb in this match, pun intended. He will try to do so, and if anybody can topple Braun Strowman, it's Captain Charisma. Braun Strowman with a kick. Looking for the punch, it disconnected, but it didn't matter. He caught him with the brute strength, but Christian trying to use his quickness, and that's what Christian's going to have to do in this match. Like, that, what he tried to do right there, just kind of like slapping him in the face, that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to try to frustrate the big man into making mistakes. He's going to have to try to utilize his quickness, like right there, like what a counter, backflip, and he catches him with the neckbreaker. He's going to have to try to hit quick maneuvers like that. He's going to have to use his quickness. He's going to have to be smart. He's going to have to use the ring to his advantage. Oh, and Christian with the reverse DDT that's vintage. Christian. And Christian now picking up Braun Strowman, trying to stay on the offensive. Trying to stay on Braun Strowman, and that's what you got to do. You got to try to stay on top of the big man, knocking out of the ring. That is smart. That is smart by Christian to maintain ring control right there over Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman trying to get back into the ring. Christian needs to stay on top of him as he's coming in. He does, lands a big uppercut to Christian. And now Braun Strowman a kick to the gut of Christian. And once again, Braun Strowman just like that. Oh, has him in that chokehold, trying to take the air out of him, and then just releases him almost like he's toying with him right now. Like an animal toying with its prey. Christian still trying to stay alive. Christian went for the elbow, nailed it, but didn't knock him all the way down, but the second strike does. It's going to take a flurry of strikes just to knock this big man down. And now Christian trying to keep him on the ground with the elbow, and that's smart as well. You're just as big as he is if you keep him on the ground. Another elbow there to Braun Strowman. And then a neck breaker. Or neck snap, I should say, not a neck breaker. I apologize. Now he's trying to get the big man up. What's Christian looking for here? Might he be looking for that kill switch? Trying to set him up for the kill switch, looking for his moment. Instead, he's going to throw him to the outside. Thought he might have been looking to finish him off. And now Christian has worked his way back into this match. And that's why I said you cannot count out Christian. He knows what it takes to win. He knows what it takes to beat a man that might be bigger than him. This isn't his first rodeo. Christian with strikes on the outside. But Braun still standing and lands a strike of his own. Oh my goodness, and what a spine buster to Christian by Braun Strowman. And now just waylaying him with some punches right there. Just the brute strength. And Braun Strowman now, you don't see this from the big man often. Going to the top rope. And oh my God, Christian moved out of the way of the splash just in the nick of time. That might have squished him. That might have ended it, not just this match, but his whole career right there. Braun Strowman with the counter. Braun Strowman, Christian with the counter. Christian starting to work his way back into this match. About 2 or 3 minutes ago, we thought this match might be over. It was all Braun Strowman, but Christian fighting back, and Christian with the kill switch. Christian with the kill switch. He has to get the cover though. He has to get the cover on the big man. Can he put him away? Will this do it? One, is the comeback gonna go through? No, the comeback falls short, at least for now. Braun Strowman getting the shoulder up at 2.5. And Christian now trying to get the crowd behind him, get that adrenaline pumping. Trying to get Braun Strowman up to his feet here. And Christian went for a move. Braun Strowman countered it. Braun Strowman went for a big boot, but instead catches him. What I'm not sure what that maneuver was. I was going to say a power bomb, but it was more just kind of like a power slam, just slamming him into the mat. And now Braun Strowman just toying with his opponent, trying to get the OWA fans into himself. Christian whips the leg, using the weight of Braun Strowman taking him down, but Christian is fatigued. Christian can't get to his feet right away. Braun Strowman using the ropes to pull himself up, but he's on the outside of the ring. Christian went to spear him out of the ring. Braun Strowman countered, showing a little bit of agility, getting the leg up right there. And now Braun Strowman just slamming Christian down on the mat. Just the brute strength. These two men differ in styles just about as anybody can differ. Christian relies on using the ring to his advantage, being very savvy. Braun just overpowers his opponents. Christian with the Irish whip pulls him back, big elbow. Even though they have contrasting styles, both of these men have been effective, but only one will move on to the quarterfinals of the tournament. Christian, again, just slapping the taste out of Braun Strowman's mouth, but that might have just angered the big man. Christian, though, not letting Braun Strowman overpower him. Elbows, and now Christian going to go to the outside. Can Christian maintain control in this match? We'll find out after this commercial break.
Attention! If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in the Navy, shipyards, mills, heating, construction, or the automotive industries may have put you at risk. Please don't wait. Call 1-800-99-LAW-USA for a free legal consultation and financial information packet. Mesothelioma patients call now. 1-800-99-LAW-USA.
And we are back here on OWA Friday Night Fights. We're looking to conclude this first round tournament matchup between Braun Strowman and Christian. After we took it to the commercial break, Christian got a few moves in, but it was pretty much all Braun Strowman. Christian was on a flurry, was looking to seal the win, but Braun Strowman has gotten his way back into the match, and now Christian going to the outside. And you gotta wonder, Christian's gonna try to take his spot. Is Christian possibly scared of Braun Strowman? I mean, who wouldn't be scared of a man this size? A man that can literally throw you halfway across the ring, manhandle you. Christian, though, is eventually going to have to get back into that ring if he wants to win this matchup. He can't beat Braun on the outside, just waiting for his moment. You got to wonder if Braun's getting impatient. And Christian, you got to get in the ring, Christian. What are you going to do? And Christian finally gets into the ring, and now Braun trying to pick his moment. And who's going to get the first move? And Christian nails the uppercut. And Christian picked his time. Christian picked his moment. He's trying to work around Braun Strowman. He does not want to be caught by Braun Strowman. Christian now backing up, trying to pick his moment again. What's he going to do? Braun Strowman with the counter. Braun Strowman with a flurry of strikes. Braun Strowman with punches. Braun Strowman trying to put Christian away. And oh my goodness, this might do it. Braun with a reverse choke slam. Count to 100, referee. This match is over. 1, 2, 3. And Braun Strowman will advance to the quarterfinals to take on Seth Rollins. And as we saw, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Strowman just picked up the win over Christian to move on to the quarterfinals to take on Seth Rollins. But after we come back for Part 5 of OWA Friday Night Fights, we will hear from Randy Orton as he will tell us about how he feels after his narrow defeat in the 45-minute classic against Seth Rollins.